Hey everyone, this is Kurisu, and tonight I'm going to be working on this illustration of Nova Helix, a commission for Skillet, who also goes by Nova. So yeah, tonight I'm going to be starting on line art. We'll see where we go with that. Hey, welcome to chat, Raven. How's it going?
This place looks like a deserted mine of some kind. Most of it's underwater now.
I'm doing alright, thanks.
I didn't expect the inside of the mines to be like this.
Hello.
Hi.
There you are. Yay. Which means we can do this. Go pop.
What'd you
Now Kurisu's in.
What'd you do? Oh, am I here now?
Yep. And the audio's on. Wow, I had no music going. That's kind of awkward. Sorry about that, guys.
It could be worse.
That's pretty bad.
It could be worse than not having audio. At least you weren't muted.
Oh yeah, you've done that a couple of times.
Yeah. Only sometimes.
Okay. Alright, I think we got the references right. The hair is going to be a little bit of an issue. We got to do the horns.
Hey, welcome to Chat Sniper. And you are totally fine. I literally just started like 5 minutes ago.
Okay, we got the horns. I don't like how that looks. So we'll do that. Alright, so good with that. Still feel like the body's not big enough. It's also not... I don't know, something seems off. When in doubt, flip it. Yeah, the head is just off. That's okay. We can fix things as we go.
The
For the
sniper's
most
always here
part,
with the
this.
lettuce.
There we go. We need proper proportion. Lettuce. What kind of lettuce? Romaine lettuce? Still feel like this head is off. I think it just made it too big.
So, what's everyone up to tonight? Anything fun or exciting?
Is it Q&A night?
Oh, that's awesome, Sniper. Oh no, I just realized I didn't join chats. 1 second. That's why I didn't see everybody's messages. Oh my gosh. Hey, welcome to chat, Malhair. How are you?
Hey, Malhair, how are you doing? This hand is bad positioning. That makes more sense. You were answering my question.
Me? Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't hear your question.
You said it's a Q&A night?
Oh, it can be.
I was just wondering.
Every night's Q&A night if anybody feels like asking questions. Oh my gosh. Oh, also, tonight's doggo co-host is Hambone.
Let's see here. The outfits. Let's do something like that. There we go.
Oh, you have sweet tea. That's awesome, Sniper.
Okay, slowly but surely things are coming together. Okay, we can do something right there, and then there we go. The shoulder's not going in the right direction. There we go. Kind of strange.
What?
I like that more. Oh, just messing around with the eye placement. It's a 24 decent for a first display since like 2016. Been using my tab S6. Yeah, definitely. 24 inch is definitely a decent display. I would say it's a bit overkill. Like even just like a 15 inch would be good.
So, in my experience, having had 2 different pen displays, I would say, let's see, my first one was 13 inches, and that honestly was too small. But my current screen is 27 inches, and it is also a bit too much. But I feel like if I had a smaller screen at this point, it would throw me off. But I don't know. Hey, welcome to chat. Oh no, Evie says they can't get to sleep. I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, if it makes you feel any better, I'm not sleeping either.
Same.
You were sleeping for a little bit.
I don't know if I would consider that sleeping.
All right. You just kind of zoned out laying back.
Yeah, I was like... It's hard to explain. Not quite asleep, but not really awake either. Kind of just in standby mode.
Oh, limbo. At least you got some kind of rest.
Oh no, Sniper, I wasn't sleeping in. I just kind of crashed for a few minutes. What? Sniper says pretty soon the kids won't have to worry about eating their Brussels sprouts because the Brussels sprouts will be eating them. I want to know how.
It's funny when you put so much effort into something and then you just erase it.
Yeah, unfortunately I know the feeling. Oh my gosh, I think that's the most annoying thing about art. When you just can't get the lines where you want them.
Okay, I think we got the base of this drawing down. Let's thin that arm out a little bit more. Head still feels so off. Okay, let's get this. Okay, let's do that. Sleep. What's that? Sniper says, it's what people on Earth need for some reason. I'm not a human, I'm a fox. Apparently foxes are terrible with sleep.
The moral of the story, foxes just photosynthesize the sleep that they need.
Photosynthesis.
The tricky part is trying to photosynthesize at night.
Okay, I think we got everything I need.
What do capybaras do when they don't sleep?
Capybaras sleep while being awake. They perpetually sleep. All right. Oh, of course I used the wrong brush right off the bat.
Oh no, I believe in you. Oh my gosh, Sniper, you're ridiculous.
Ooh. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, guy. Looks like a hand to me.
I had hands once. I still have the same set.
I've gotten at least 3 different sets of hands since I grew up.
No.
What's up, Darden?
Hello.
Okay. Ugh.
What are you all about?
My art, as always.
You're ridiculous. My reaction was your reaction, but not your art. You're silly.
It's okay. Hmm.
Hey, welcome to chat, Lord Lucius.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Someone's making goofy audios. There's something people really like about a ferocious character of the female variety.
Well, I think part of it is because
Hydrate.
because a lot of female characters are like depicted as weak and or helpless. So it's always nice seeing a character that isn't. That's just my thoughts. Oh no, Sniper redeemed my hydrate redeem. And I am drinking black tea with vanilla.
Cool. Delicious. She's gonna say the thing.
And that portion of our stream was staying hydrated with Kurisu. Yay, hydration. Also, would you like any? Would you like any?
No, thank you.
Okay. Fine, I won't share with you. Just kidding.
More anger.
Me?
More anger.
Brr.
Ugh. Actually, kind of sad. I was watching a video. One of the artists I used to watch VTuber wise, and turns out she got canceled.
Like, socially or like...
So, what happened was there was an artist who was creating adoptables on Twitter, released an adoptable, and this VTuber said, "Hey, that looks just like my character," and it kinda did. It has definitely some similar attributes, but she said basically you're kind of ripping me off or copying my character. and people called her out on it, saying no, they're in the same genre, but they look obviously different. And she like doubled down and then tripled down, saying, "No, I feel like I'm being attacked and my ideas are being stolen." And
See,
then she disappeared, and then she came back, saying that she took an attempt on her life, and it was sad and disappointing, to be honest.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not typically one to question the validity of statements like that. But, like, I don't know. I feel like coming back online after something like that, when, like, you caused the problems, like, I don't know. It just seems off. Like,
Well, it turns out somebody used to know her, and they jumped on and said, "Oh yeah, she used to be in a group chat with us, and she would do this all the time." So, yeah. I don't know. The more I read into it, and I was just disappointed because I actually really liked her art.
that is disappointing. And, like, it's really frustrating, like, that somebody would accuse somebody of ripping off their character if it's not, like, literally one-to-one exactly the same attributes. Because, like, it's hard not to have similarities with other characters. Especially with, like, how many characters exist now. Because, like, I heard bits and pieces when you were watching that video, and I'm thinking, oh, that's neat. Somebody was just like, oh, you made a thing that looks similar to mine. That's cool. But that's completely the opposite of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, welcome to Chat,
Weird.
Spider.
It's a spider.
So it's funny because, like, with your intonation on that, I half expected you to start, like, singing something about Spider to the tune of the Final Countdown. Can't explain it. It was random. Nova says, I've yet to see anyone with an alien Sona complain about someone else copying their characters. That is totally valid. Like, if anything, given the similarity that a lot of them have, that would be really frustrating at best. What?
Whenever I'm talking, you can hear it.
Oh. I'm like,
It's just I have to respond to it quickly.
no, you're
Otherwise
good. It makes sense. No, you're fine. Because, like, I thought you were just over there talking to yourself, but responding to TikTok makes sense. Oh no. Sniper says music playing in the background. Spider hiding in a corner. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what is this? Sniper? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, he muted himself to respond to TikTok and he hasn't unmuted himself, I don't think.
I'm back. That is not how you draw a good crotch.
What? Oh my gosh.
It's exactly what you think I'm saying.
I know. I heard you very clearly that time. The random things that are appropriate when drawing, but not appropriate any other time. Oh my gosh, what's your quote, Sniper? What are you quoting this time? Spider asks, how was your day? My day was alright. It was really late getting out of work yesterday, and so I didn't sleep as well as I could have before work today. And then, yeah, I'm really tired, but I'm working on art, but it's not bad. I'm enjoying myself. That video is hilarious, Nova. Oh my gosh.
Ta-da!
Like, I low-key want a cat that looks like that. Just because it's so creepy. Like, needlessly
Oh, no.
so. What?
Oh, I decided to use the fill bucket inappropriately.
Well, that's what you get for being inappropriate with the fill bucket. What happened?
I didn't have it set to fill only a certain spot. It filled up the whole screen instead.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
No.
There we go. like Grandma of the video. Is that how you draw crotches? Oh man, good God, are you drawing on a TV? Pretty much. I don't mess around when it comes to doing art.
I do.
Go big or go home. Oh,
Hmm?
I messed up.
Oh no.
There is a piercing.
If you could have any piercing, what piercing would you get? Piercing or piercings?
Me or the dog?
Why would I ask that to Hambone? He's asleep right now.
I think he has valid points too.
Well, I'm not gonna wake him up to ask what kind of piercing he wants to get, because he's not allowed to get one anyway. He's not 18.
Oh yeah, it's technically what?
A little over 2.
So he's like 14. He's a teenager. I don't know why he's a butthead.
Yeah. Spider says, I've decided the world is in a crazy place. Glad we have these streams to escape. Thanks. You're welcome. I'm happy to do what I can. Radio Bug, welcome to chat. Eats art. No! That art looks like it would be... lime flavor. With a hint of blue raspberry.
Who are you talking about?
What? Radio Bug said hi, and then they were gonna eat your art.
Oh.
And I was saying that it looks like it would taste like lime flavor with a hint of blue raspberry because of the colors. But if we can't eat the art, how do we absorb the talent? No, you don't absorb, you don't eat the art, you eat the artist and, absorb their power that way. That's why artists don't roam, out and about. It's why most of them just stay at home as introverts, because they're afraid of getting eaten.
I'm in danger.
Oh no! Oh no, Bug was talking about the art over on Dark's channel.
My art is making people hungry. Can you draw traditional as well? Oh yeah. I started off doing traditional for years. But when I got to do digital art, I've only done digital art since. Actually, that's a lie. I've done a lot of traditional pencil and paper drawings, but the problem is that I just love the variety and accessibility to all colors with digital art, so I usually stick to this.
I kind of like working with traditional art because you have to blend the colors together to get what you want. I like a challenge.
Berry monster. Oh, it's green eyes? Well, they're like blue with green. Interesting. We'll do the blue. There we go. Right. Wise we are.
What?
Go ahead and do that. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just being silly.
That's what you're good at. You're good at silly, and you're good at art. And you're good at being my favorite.
All lies.
Why would I lie about that?
I don't know.
What benefit would there be?
I'm not the criminal mastermind.
What?
I'm not the criminal mastermind.
That hurts my feelers. At least it would if I had any.
I was about to say you have them? Because you are always telling me.
I'm always telling you what.
You don't have them feelers.
Yeah, I can't be bothered. Oh my gosh. Skillet Furry says Nova is a whole snack. Oh my gosh. Any tips on how to learn shading? Thought about old school coloring books and gel pens. Honestly, unless you really enjoy coloring with gel pens, I would recommend against gel pens because of how they color. Because a lot of times they end up looking really streaky and it is hard to shade with them. But honestly though, I would say for shading with something like that, I would probably recommend like cross-hatching with just black pen over whatever you're coloring. I mean, there are other ways to do that, but just because you mentioned the pens specifically, that's probably, in my opinion, the most effective way to do shading without like just like doing like the cell shading type, just straight solid black sections of shading. Use Copic markers. Those are definitely 100% my favorite traditional media to work with. The downside is how expensive they are. Like, right now, one of the main reasons I'm not doing traditional art, like, between my other projects is because, like, I have run out of ink in a lot of my markers, and with inflation, the tubes of the refill ink have doubled in price and also been halved in like the amount you actually get. So you're basically paying like more than twice as much. Spider says, Dark is a shading master. A master of shading.
No, I'm not. I'm a thingamabob.
I mean, I agree, pricey does mean a good product. Like, that is part of the reason, like, not the price, but like, the quality is the reason why I will still pick Copic markers over other options. It just sucks, like, because if I want to get a set of markers, like the sets used to be like between maybe 300 to 400, and now they're like 500 to 600 for a set of, like, typically it's a set of 72 markers if you want like the big set of markers. But that was also last time I was looking into pricing, so it could be even more than that now. I am not like up to date on it. Yeah, that much. But I mean, like I said, I still 100% recommend Copic over other markers. See, I've had Prismacolor markers as well. They blend similarly to the Copics because they are also alcohol based. But the main reason I like the Copics over the Prismacolor is because by default, most of the varieties of Copic markers, if you're not using like the original Copic marker style with the square marker barrel, like if you're using the Copic sketch markers or the Copic Chow markers, which are basically the sketch markers but they hold less ink, like the reason I prefer them is because they have like a brush tip and like a chisel tip on the other end. Whereas like the Prismacolor markers have like a regular marker tip and a chisel marker tip. So it's like, I feel like in some ways they're just not as easy to color with, especially if you want to color over like wider spaces. Granted, like obviously you can use the chisel tip because it's a wider end, but like it's more difficult to have control over that end, I guess, just because like I don't know. I just really prefer using the brush tip. As far as where I get art supplies, let's see. There is an art store here. Give me one moment, and I will link to their website. Because their name is kind of awkward. Where did my Twitch tab go? Surprisingly, no, it's not Michael's. Oh, unless you're talking to Nova. You ate it. Oh no. One of the stores I will shop at is called Dick Blick, which is really a funny name for an art store. I think it's like the name of the person who established it, but like,
Did you say Dick Lick?
yeah, that's the name of the place. Like they sell art supplies.
Was that where we went that one
Yeah,
time?
except they've shortened the name to Blick, but their website is still the same. Don't eat my markers, Sniper. I can't afford to replace them right now. Yeah, now I am curious. Drawing an illustration. Let's see how much. Are right now. Sorry, I'm like reading while I'm also trying to talk, so I apologize.
No apologies.
Well, it looks like some of their marker sets are on sale right now. But I'd venture to say that it's the smaller sets that are on sale because that's usually how that goes. No, I don't want $5 off. Quit doing pop-ups. That's so annoying. I hate when websites do that. That's my least favorite thing. Because it's like, I'm just trying to scroll through your website and see something real quick. And it's like, hey, do you want a discount? No, I don't want to sign up for spam. Thank you, though. That's usually what it is, because they want to like add you to their email list.
Now it works. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to figure out what was going on because I was trying to use a certain command with my keyboard and it wasn't activating the command. Do. Luna's not green. Oh, the face looks really similar. It is a Hellhound OC, so no, it's not Luna. It's someone else's character. They commissioned me to draw her, and that's what I'm doing. This is their character. Kiss me.
Okay, so
Roxanne vibes.
let's see. Right now, the 72 marker sets are $421. That's 26% off. So looks like normal list price is $575. So that's about what I expected to see. Oh yeah, they are still hella expensive, and that's probably not gonna ever change. Because they always have been pricey, but ever since, like, you know, inflation and whatnot, it's been kind of absurd. Ooh, Electric Spider has won 5 from the Jump Catch game. Congratulations. Alright. Back to line art. Sorry for getting distracted.
Hmm.
Hmm?
These lines just go all over her body, don't they?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Hmm?
Oh, just focusing, trying to make these lines look good without it looking too complicated.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say. But what I thought you were gonna say was gonna... Never mind. I thought you were gonna say something about, like, you're trying to make it look good without making it look bad. I'm like... Because that seems
We
like
cannot
something...
hear you because Furry Forest was
Oh
happening.
no! I thought you were gonna say, that you're trying to make the lines look good so that they don't look bad. Because it seems like something you would say. Oh my gosh.
Well, that is very true.
How did your day go, by the way?
My day? Just slept. Slept and slept and slept. Didn't dream at all, though.
Let's see. Have you tried the new Mountain Dew flavor, Mountain Dew Trolley? Is it like the sour gummy worms? Because if it is, I'm going to try that. That sounds great.
Cannot get this to be the color that I want it to be.
Ah, that is disappointing. They picked literally the worst flavor. Like, it surprises me that they wouldn't do the, which, this confuses people, but the blue and pink gummy worms that they have are grape and strawberry flavor. And I think those are the best. I don't
I think you're the best.
know you.
Ooh.
What?
Oh, trying to figure out how to do these. These stripes without losing the color, because I was going to use multiply, but multiply is not working the way I want it to.
Oh my gosh. I mean, kinda. If people think it's socially appropriate to celebrate Christmas months in advance, then I'm gonna celebrate Halloween early. I agree. Every month can be Halloween if you wanted it to.
This is Halloween. Alright, so let's do this and do a nice pink. Have some interesting contrast with this. So I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. Might as well have fun with it. Okay, well, that looks better. Ooh, we get to do all the black now.
I remember Crystal Pepsi, and also, I didn't really care for it. Oh my gosh, Sniper, you're ridiculous.
Nope, don't like those. So we are not doing that.
What?
I did some lighting on a certain area and it looked horrible in my opinion.
I'm sorry.
No need to sorry. We are all good.
Didn't I see the link to the ambient techno album you sent? Was that the first or the second link you sent, Nova? Because I saw the first one, I played that last night, but I haven't had a chance to play the second one yet. Yeah, I did see that sniper. It was the second. Okay. Yeah, I will probably check that out later.
What the heck is making those colors?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would actually.
Well, too bad.
Interesting. How did I get booped?
You said you got booped?
I got booped.
Who booped you?
I'm not too sure.
Oh no.
Okay, that looks better. Wow, that was weird. Alright. Back to making things look good again. Berry mustache. Welcome to another stream, my friend. Whoever decided to join.
Hello. Guys, from not knowing the answer. So, Sniper, to answer your question, that was kind of in response to both of those things in combination. What?
Someone said, does this make me a furry if I say smash?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, hellhounds are considered to be furries.
Oh my gosh. You're so ridiculous, Sniper. Sniper's just over here calling everybody old.
I am old.
You're not.
I was born before color.
What?
When I was born, there's only black and white in the world.
No, you're ridiculous.
I know it's a hard concept for you to grasp because you're such a young whippersnapper.
I'm almost the same age as you, silly.
You only wish.
Oh my gosh.
I said,
Yeah, about what?
a lot of things.
Tell me. Let's see. Spider asks, did you see they did the Wizard of Oz in the Sphere in Vegas? I did not see that.
Yeah, I saw that. That looks pretty cool. Okay. Just looking. Apparently, they used AI to get the original Wizard of Oz and make it three-dimensional, so you could watch it in a dome or in the sphere.
Interesting.
If I remember right.
What's Hambone listening to? Or what's Hokey listening to?
I don't know. Her taste is weird. Not as bad as ham bones, but
Hambone just kind of listens to whatever. Because it almost sounds like Hoki is listening to like electronic smooth jazz.
I wouldn't put it past her.
I mean, do you hear this?
I'm getting annoyed.
I'm sorry.
Not your fault, silly.
Everything is my fault. Ah.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
Interesting. Did not work the way I wanted it to.
What are you trying to do?
Art.
Oh. Are you a seal now?
Art. See if I like any of this, and then I guess I don't. But what I will do is add a different, darker color. Okay, that looks better-ish. What is Hoki listening to?
That's why I asked, because I wasn't sure.
Oh, weird hippo. That was adorable, though, with her little roses earlier.
Yeah.
So I was doing a little bit of cleaning before Kurisu got home, and I came across one of her outfits.
Hoki's outfits.
A little flower girl. She had little roses and put it on her head, and she gave 0 fucks about having that on her head.
She loves dressing up. Like, you could literally put anything on her and she's not gonna react.
Nope, we're gonna do this, and then do that, and then do that. Turn that into a multiply. Just focus though, he's a good person, an awesome artist though. Thank you. What's going on TikTok? Doesn't seem he's reading that chat either. I've been here for about 30 minutes. He's answered a couple there and here. Yeah, I'm working on a commission, and usually when I'm doing a commission, I'm in full focus mode. I have no time to joke around. I must do things properly.
I always have time to joke around because I am a joke.
You're not a joke.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No. Okay, so when they paid me for this commission, they gave me an extra $5, which, no, I'm not going to say, oh God, that was a mistake. I'm going to say, oh, I'll go ahead and do a background. So I'll do a simple, cool background here. Ta-da, just like that. This background doesn't have to be amazing or anything. I just have to do enough shapes where you'll be like, oh yeah, she's doing something in the background. What? We don't know, but...
Oh my gosh, thank you for the subscription, Skillet. Skillet also goes by Nova.
Alright, let's go ahead and shrink eating that down. No clue where they are, but it's some kind of palace area thing. That's cool. Okay. Do that. Let's do some grayish blues.
I am gonna be right back.
You have 4 seconds.
Oh no. I need a few more seconds than that. I'll be right back.
Be safe, have fun.
No, I'll be
Wreak
reckless
havoc.
and wreak havoc. And pretend
So
to be
proud of
careful. I'll be right back.
Wow, look at that. Such a good background. Cool, isn't it? Do some neon green. Green. That's pink, technically. Wow. Ta-da. Okay, we're gonna use purple for this. And just like that, Kurisu's on an adventure. What she's adventuring, I don't know. I'm guessing she's gonna go check on the hippo. Because she loves the hippo. That hippo is her baby. Okay, then we're gonna do this. Alright, then we gotta do this. I think the Badoomba? Dabba Jaboo Boo Boo. Speaking squirrel, man. Kronk would understand. Did you steal my acorn? You owe me an acorn. It's so stupid, the things that pick up throughout your life. Now, the dumbest thing about this is I'm putting a lot of effort into this background and not a lot of effort into this background. And that makes no sense to a lot of people. But I assure you, it will make sense here in a little bit. We're going to turn that into a multiply. Beautiful. And then we just got to do the gold. Because I just want to know where the gold's at. Cool. Now we're going to merge all that into a new layer. We're going to blur the heck out of it. We can blur it that much. There we go. Flag walls. Are you going to continue the yesterday? Only yesterday. The hippo. Hippo is Hoki. Hoki is her baby girl. Okay, we're gonna grab this color and do that. Boom. Alright, now we can bring her back. Cool. We're gonna lighten her up a little bit. Cool. So the whole concept of this whole drawing is I want her to... Yes. You are fantastic if you love this drawing. But I want her to be holding fire. So we're gonna have the eyes glow. There we go. Welcome back. Oh no! She got the hippo. She got rid of Hambone. She doesn't like Hambone anymore. Yep. He just doesn't feel loved anymore.
Hey everyone, I'm back. Let's see. Oh. Likely ban evader trying to sell random cheap viewers on made-up website.
I'm gonna blur that background a little bit more because I don't like this background being so.
I don't know if
readable.
anybody else sees the message or not, but I am gonna go ahead. Oh no, it says restricted, so nobody gets to see the bot. But there's a thing that happens with the bots. We're gonna go ahead.
Okay, so we're gonna use this. And we're gonna turn off the color.
Why is it not letting me ban?
Because you're not allowed anymore.
Oh no! Maybe I need to go into moderator mode, which is stupid because like it shows the option to ban. Oh. I guess it just didn't load the thing properly. But yeah, we will go ahead and get out the ban hammer.
Kurisu likes banning people. I've been banned
No,
14
I
times
prefer
already.
banning bots. Thank you. I have only banned a handful of actual people. And 100% of the instances were because that person was being dumb and or disrespectful.
Understandable. Just reminded me of Paris, what else she's doing. She's always around asking.
Oh,
about
I thought you were gonna say, well, maybe you haven't seen her because you banned her. That's a joke. I really doubt that happened. I hate how pokey the individual, like, fur pieces are that Hoki and Hambone have, because I got one on the top of my sock and it like poked me and now my foot itches on the top and it's weird.
Oh no.
No, you've never been banned, Sniper. At least not here. Oh, I take that back. You did get banned once when my channel got hacked. But
Got hacked. Quotation marks.
don't put quotation marks around that. I still to this day don't know what happened. But that was a pain.
We are getting there.
Yeah, I'm just glad that, like, when I reached out, everybody reported my account for me, because that could have been a lot worse. Because, like, within, I want to say, let's see, probably within, like, 5 to 10 minutes of when the stream went live, that, like, my whole account got banned. Which was, like, good and bad, because, like, I reached out to support on stream, like, or stream, on Twitch, like, hey, my account got hacked, like, can you, like, basically, I asked if I could just get a password reset and have everything reinstated, and they literally said, oh, you have to wait until the ban is lifted in 7 days, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, that was the most frustrating thing, because, like, clearly somebody had my password and I needed to change that. So I had to watch to see, like, the moment my stuff was unbanned so that I could get everything updated. Yeah. So yeah, moral of the story, don't get hacked. Oh my gosh. And it's so stupid because I'm, like, incredibly careful about all of that, so it's weird that that was possible. Upper, what are you doing? Come here, Hoki. She's, like, Super sleepy pupper. Come here. I'll give you 4 head pats because you don't want to get up. That's okay. You can stay napping if you'd like. Sniper Fox has won 5 from the jump catch game. Yay! Congratulations!
Doo-doo-doo. Well. I think I'm done. Cool. I am done with the commission.
Yay!
Yay!
You did it!
Did it. I did it. I did it. Yeah. A little Mexican girl taught me that. A little Mexican girl taught me that.
Oh no.
Is Dora Mexican? I would guess she is.
I think so. Because, like, I forget. What's W stream?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Matrix, what is your emoji? Your emote.
Not bad for a drawing. How much was this commission? This commission cost $85. For half body, I charge $80. Doesn't matter the complexity or what race, male, female, NSW, SFW, I will do it for $80. But they added an extra $5, so I decided to go ahead and do a background, which, as you saw, took like no time. Simple backgrounds I usually don't charge at all. But since they added extra $5, I decided to go a little bit extra on the background at least. But yeah, we did the commission. Everything are looking good, eh?
Yay!
And do a cropped version. I love doing Busy Pop art. Or Vivzy Pop art style. Mixed with a little bit of my art style, it just, man, chef's kiss. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
you.
the original reference. You.
No.
Yes. Yes. Much. And I got to do what I wanted to with the pose, which is always fun. It's fun, but also not fun. It depends on...
It depends on the client's reaction.
Like, it's nice when someone gives you an idea. They're like, hey, can you draw my character? Just make him angry? I'm like, okay, cool. Give me a direction to, like, fly. If a character... And you just tell me draw them and do whatever you want without any direction. It doesn't always turn out the way I would like, or what you would like, or what I would like. I don't know what I'm saying, but we're done.
Yeah, I think like when it comes to that type of situation, my least favorite is when somebody's like, "Yeah, do whatever pose you want," and then you do whatever pose you want, and they're like, "I don't like that pose," and it's like, you could have told me what you did like, and I would have done that.
Bring on commission too. It's want to commission me, just take it easy, guys.
What's wrong, Hokey? Little Hokey hippo. Oh, thanks, Skillet. I am glad you like him so far. Right now, I'm actually doing my favorite part of the line art. Like, I really enjoy adding line art for hair.
Now it's time to do the thing here.
Oh no, what are you doing?
I am gonna pat her on the head.
Good. No, be nice to Hokey. Yeah, I'll never understand why dogs like really rough pets. Hey! Welcome to my channel, everybody. You probably have no idea who I am because you haven't heard me just saying random stuff every now and then over the past however many hours. But my name is Kurisu, and I pretend to draw and or play video games sometimes. Let's see if you'd be interested in drawing Skillet. I'm gonna commission again after these 2 pieces of Nova. Oh, that'd be awesome. Unless you're talking to Dark, because like we're both open for whatever.
And Skillet's Nova, right?
So Skillet Furry is Nova. My understanding is that this is an older Twitch account. Correct me if I'm wrong. But they primarily go by Nova now. Is that right? Nova says, I'm interested in seeing Skillet in both your styles. Yeah, that's fair. Like, it's interesting how drastically different our art styles are. Like, because they're both kind of, like, inspired by anime, but they're both, like, completely different.
I technically have 4 different art styles. I have the VisiPop art style, which I just did. I have my art style, which I'm known for. Then I have my anime art style, which is more traditionally anime. And then I have my realistic, like, sketch art style. Why are you licking my knee like that? You've been having a field day with my knee.
Pokey is just weird.
Hokey-licious. I'm gonna go venture for food.
Oh.
So I will see you all later. Until next time, wish.
Nova says, I want to see Dark D Skillet in the Vivsy Pop style.
Like Cajun food, like potatoes or anything?
Mm,
French fries.
sure. If you'd like, you don't have to. Ooh. Alright, so yeah, right now just working on line art.
Say good French fries at?
Um hair is your favorite part to draw? I agree. Like, I really enjoy drawing the hair and eyes. And then as far as like, I don't know, because like, there's not really any part of a character I don't like drawing. I would say if anything, there are just times when like clothing is a bit much. Like, trying to come up with like an example. Like, I would say like if a character has like like if they have like an actual suit of armor as an example, like that is really time consuming to draw accurately. Feathered wings can suck. Even though I have artwork, like multiple pieces with that, I would say that's probably one of my least favorite things to draw just because it's so tedious. Hands are the worst for you. I'm glad you like the eyes, Matrix. Reminds you of how you started way back in middle school. You did your eyes similar to this style. That's cool. Yeah, like sometimes my style for the eyes changes from character to character just because like different styles are better suited for different characters. Um, just kind of depends on what fits their personality, I guess. I just felt like this would work for Nova. Let's see. I don't know if you heard of Boondocks, but that anime is where you got your art style mixed with Teen Titans. That's interesting. It's like those two are kind of similar styles, so I can see how they would be able to be combined together. I wish they came out with season 6 for Teen Titans already. I heard that they're doing that. That's actually really cool. I'm just hoping that like they stick with the same like art style. Like I hope the same studio is working on it, etc. Because like sometimes after long breaks like that, they don't have the same teams to be able to work on things. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see that. Trying to think of that animation studio that's known for doing the big eyes. Are you talking about? I think it's Clamp, maybe. Like they made, if I remember right, I think they did art for Hardcaptor Sakura as well as Code Geass and a handful of others. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that. But yeah. What the heck? I was trying to use my eraser, but I guess it was set to be a brush. So I was not erasing. Art is fun sometimes. Um, so this is a remix of the Marble Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog. That would be the original Sonic, like the first game on Sega Genesis. One moment here, I can link what I'm playing right now. This is actually like a radio station on YouTube, which is weird because it is like, it's not a set playlist, so it's not always the same thing, but they do generally play like the same, like the same playlist, but not the same order of songs, I guess. I mean, there's only so many songs you can play because it's all Sonic. Also, while I'm saving, just because it takes a second, if anybody's ever curious about how I do anything, like in terms of drawing, I am happy to offer explanation because I know that there's some things I do that are a little weird. But I mean, there's only so many different ways you can do certain things with digital art. But yeah, I'm always happy to answer questions if anybody wants to know how to do anything, or like if somebody wants to know like how I draw something, like I'm always happy to break it down and like show how I do that as long as I have time to do that, I guess. Which usually I do. I'm not typically in a hurry to be anywhere else when I'm working on art. Hey, welcome to chat, good boy Avon. So the tool I use is called the Scratchboard tool. Which, let me see what that's under. So I'm not sure if it's under pens. Okay, so that, like, in the program I use, it's under artist's favorites, which is like basically the handful of brushes that most people use in the program. But typically speaking, like if you have any brush that has like a hard line to it, so like example, you wouldn't want to use like an airbrush or something that looks like softer, like blurry on the edges, because that will make your line art look blurry also, or soft, or however you want to look at that. So like, I'm gonna make this brush bigger. So like right here, you can see how like the edges are all like really solid. But if I switch over to my other brush that I use, which is the Detail Oils brush, I'll make that bigger also and set it to 100% opacity. So right next to it, these two lines look completely different. Like, even though they're basically the same shape, like both brushes have like the pressure sensitivity, so like here at the end you can tell how it's thinner than like where I was pressing down harder here in the middle. But yeah, like that is kind of the difference between like having soft blurry line art and crisp line art. It's mostly just the brush. But I suppose also, like, if you mean like as far as how like smooth the lines are, I'm actually gonna go ahead, delete those, and go back to my other brush, because I'm wondering if maybe you also mean like sorry, I got distracted. If you mean like how the lines are just like smooth, because like a lot of times if you are drawing like slower, like if you're trying to make a straight line, you can tell how like the thickness in the line here is not consistent. And that is because like usually to get the smooth lines I will make like just a smooth quick movement. So like even though both of these are fairly straight lines, the second one kind of looks a little smoother, if that helps. If you need me to go into any more detail, or like if there's anything specific you'd like me to explain, I'd be happy to do so. Also, thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. What are you cooking right now? Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, thank you for letting me know. What art program do I use? Currently I am using... I'm sorry, I got distracted by someone. Anyway, the art program I'm using is Corel Painter 2019. Which, the reason why I use that versus like Clip Studio or Photoshop is because this is one of the leading programs in terms of like emulating traditional media. So like a lot of the brushes that are pre-installed are really good at mimicking like actual art supplies. So I will actually pull one up real quick, because like the irony in that is that the two brushes I use primarily are like just basic brushes. So I basically have like one soft brush and one hard brush that I use, and then I just change the size and opacity for those for almost everything that I do. But I'm gonna pull up colored pencil. Let's see, pens and pencils. so I think in theory this is gonna be like a kind of like a pencil. That's 80%. I'm gonna drop the opacity down a little bit actually. But like here you can tell like it kind of colors the same way that like a normal pencil would, like if it were on paper. So like I can color light and it kind of just does the light cover, and then I can press down harder and it goes in darker. But yeah, we'll go ahead and jump back into line art. Oh my gosh, which game, Sniper? Pokemon Emerald? Like the original? Actually, it would just about have to be, because I don't think they didn't make a remake of that when they did Ruby and Sapphire. I'm actually really bummed that they didn't, because that would have been really cool remastered. That actually doesn't surprise me. But it's a lot harder. That's fair. It's interesting because a lot of times fan-made games seem to be more difficult than what the actual company would put together. I wonder if it's because the people making it want more of a challenge when they play through the game. Let's see how this looks without the sketch. That looks alright. I need to add some stuff here on the eyelashes. 1 second. So when I am working on eyelashes, I like to add just a little bit of a highlight on the edges. And the reason for that is because when viewed from a distance, sometimes eyelashes kind of blend into the hair. Having really like high contrast detail here makes it easier to see. Might have to look into that sniper.
Okay.
That's fair, Nova. I was playing Fallout 4 at one point, but I never actually finished it. I feel kind of bad about that because I really enjoyed it. I just never really got around to it because I started customizing my settlement and then I just never got past that because I'm like, ooh, I want to build this and that, and then it just turned into that. Point-based damage system. I feel like I should know what you're talking about, but it's been a long while since I've played. I don't know if that is a reference to Fallout 4 or not. I see, that makes sense. See, I kind of like that though. Because, like, I don't know, I like the idea that, like, example, like, headshots should do more damage than, like, just getting shot in the arm or something. Oh, so is it... Oh, so you're saying it doesn't matter where you hit the enemy? Alright, so I hate to do this, but I think I'm gonna end the stream for tonight. The head and face are where most of the details are line art wise, so I'd venture to say I should most likely be able to get all the line art finished tomorrow, especially because I don't work on Friday. So I will plan on finishing that tomorrow during stream. Let's see, it shouldn't matter. A bullet is a bullet and it sucks getting shot regardless where, I mean, that's fair. But I don't know. But yeah. Do we have any recommendations for a raid tonight? Let's see. Oh, let's raid Infinite Space Foxes. Because, you know, obviously we have to support the foxes. But yeah. I really appreciate everybody who decided to stop by and hang out tonight. Like I said, I'll be back same time tomorrow. So I'll probably aim to start around 2:30 or 3 best case scenario. It'll depend on how soon I get home from work. That's Eastern time, so like 2:30 to 3 a.m. Eastern time is about, I think, 11:30 to 12 a.m. 11:30 p.m. to 12 a.m. Pacific, I think. I don't know. I'm really tired, so I can't think right now. But yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out, and I hope you have a great night.